Hi, welcome back to Shawnee Hills Workshop. If you're new to this channel, my name is Wes, and this is part of my workshop here. And on my channel here, we mostly focus on homesteading and DIY making and maintenance, mostly associated with homesteading, but also some other cool projects along the way that kind of join with my other hobbies, like overlanding. So today we got a lot of things going on. This new time change is killing me, and this is going to be my last good day before it starts getting really dark early every day. So I am going to try to get a lot done. One, I need to mow all the grass, get it cut for the last time, and my blades they probably could have went one more cut, but since this is the last cut, I want to get them as good as I can so I get a good clean cut. I also need to cut around where the logs are at. All the old logs that I had already stored previously, I'm going to store near the new logs and try to sort them by species, so when it comes time to mill, I can easily get to what I want. But I want to cut that really short before I lay the timbers down to stack them on. So we're going to get that done today. Also, some just general cleanup around the property. I need to get some wood up off the ground so we can, get ready for the winter. It is going to be, we just had the time change, so from now on, when I come home from work, there's not going to be any daylight. So my only time to get stuff done around the property is going to be on weekends, and on the evenings, I'm just going to have to spend my time in the shop, which I know some of you are probably excited about that tune in for more of the woodworking. So I'm going to get these blades sharpened up. Unfortunately, I also found out that my stator is messed up again on my grasshopper. I had it repaired 6 hours ago under warranty, and after the first mowing, I had to jump it. I suspected then that there was a problem with the stator, but I also thought it's possible, it's just batteries, didn't get fully charged. So, and it's sitting for a long time right now because my mowings, these last 3 mowings have been almost a month apart. It's been crazy. So this time had to jump it again, and I got up my meter, and sure enough, it's bad. So I got that scheduled to go in next week. I have not been impressed with that replacement engine. I'm very disappointed in that Briggs. It's been nothing but problems since I put it in. So, all right, we'll get these sharpened up, and then I'll take you all along with me today. We got a lot to get done, a lot of organizing, a lot of fun stuff. Why is oak so heavy? That happens sometimes. All right, so we've made some progress here. I've got my walnut there, ash here, and then I have mostly pine in this stack, but there is a locust and a mulberry log in there. And then all my white oak is down here, or actually, I don't know that it's white oak. It's either white or red. I can't tell. If anybody knows how to tell the difference without having a leaf, let me know. Hopefully you can hear me. My daughter's mowing right down here, but I'm gonna take you down and show you some of these logs. Makes those stacks up there look pretty tiny, huh? So I have, I think 4, maybe 5 butt logs that are just straight as they can be, and you know, no knots, anything that I think I'm going to quarter saw. I don't know just yet. It depends. So here's my plan. My plan is to build a barn and to make the siding and the trim out of this oak. Now I'm thinking lap siding. Board and batten is a little easier, a little more traditional for this type of build, but board and batten uses more material, and I want to make sure I have enough to have it all. And also, I'm not a big fan of the look of board and batten, so I'm going to look into seeing, you know, if sawing this into lap siding, what kind of yield I can expect to get out of it, so I can start doing some calculations and see if I have enough. And what I'd like to do is use the flat sawn for the siding and the quarter sawn for all the trim. I think that would look really cool. So if you like these kind of videos, hit that thumbs up button. If you don't like these kind of videos, hit the thumbs down button. Tell me why you don't like them. If you're not already a subscriber, I would love to have you hit that subscribe button. And if you'd like to get notified every time I put out a new video, hit that bell for notifications. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.